Hey, what's up, everybody? This is attorney Dan Nguyen here again, more on trademarks. And one of the things you have to do as part of getting a trademark registration with the United States Patent and Trademark Office is to provide a specimen. And what a specimen is really just proof that you're using that name's in business. And for goods, if you sell like bottles, maybe like this, you have to affix the mark that you're applying for onto the particular item. So this is my friend Alex Branding of a Branding Group digital marketing agency. If he wanted to get a registration for a branding group, particularly for water bottles, then this would be sufficient because you see they know it's on the product and they know what the source of goods is. Now, what about services, right? Like obviously there's no particular physical product. So how do you provide specimens for services? So some companies have websites which act kind of like brochures. I just met with my friend Nassar with Edward Jones, and he provided me with this brochure. And so what's important here is that they provide the service, they'll list the services inside, and then a way to perhaps order or contact with a particular person to hire them. And so what I want to talk about specifically here is that the United States Patent and Trademark Office is cracking down on specimens like these. So if you don't have a hard copy, and a lot of people these days are going kind of all digital, and they don't print out as many of these anymore. And so what happens is that they'll email the digital file to a client, and that's how they distribute it. But one of the things the Trademark Office is doing is actually cracking down on digital specimens, because what they're finding is called specimen fraud. Is that they'll make these particular flyers to get a trademark registration, but maybe they're not actually doing business, so that they're not really meeting the requirements to get a franchise registration. But to kind of sneak their way in, they're just creating these digital flyers and digital specimens. So what I'm hearing from some of my colleagues is that not only can you not provide the digital file, but even a very well scanned copy, because scanners are really good these days, a really good scanned copy may not even suffice, because the examining attorney say, hey, this is too good. And so what you might want to think about doing, if you provide good services and you have a digital flyer, I'm advising my clients is to print it out and then take a picture of the printout. So in one case, my client had a kind of a business card, and it was like a promotional card on the other side. And so I had them actually get the printout and put it on the table and then take a picture of it, so they know it's a physical item. Sometimes you can just hold it, and so at least people know, the examining attorney might know, hey, you're holding something physical. So the Trademark Office is cracking down a lot on these digital specimens. So it's if you're not doing yourself, it's wise to work with a trademark attorney that kind of understands if you do run to this particular issue, what you can do to overcome it. So I just want to talk a little bit about specimens here. Trademark Office is really cracking down on digital specimens. And this is attorney Dan Nguyen here. If you have any questions, 714-783-2222, or pick up my book, mytmbook.com. And I'll talk to you later.